All right, let's dive right in. Over the next few minutes, we're going to give you a toolkit to get unstuck. Seriously, it's a method for finding clarity, for driving real breakthroughs, and you know what? It all starts by mastering the art of the powerful question.
Just think about that for a second. That one single question that completely reframes a problem you've been stuck on for months. Or maybe it unlocks a hidden opportunity you never saw coming. That's the power we are going to tap into today.
So why are we so focused on questions? Well, because when we feel stuck, what's our first instinct? We hunt for answers, right? But here's the thing. The quality of our answers is always determined by the quality of our questions. A lot of the time, we're just solving the wrong problem.
It's a crazy paradox, isn't it? We are literally drowning in data. We have more information at our fingertips than any other time in history, and yet so many of us feel completely stuck. That's because data can tell you what is happening, but it almost never tells you why it matters or what on earth to do about it. And that's where the skill of asking great questions comes in.
So yeah, the solution isn't more data, it's better questions. It's strategic inquiry. And that's exactly what we're digging into today, a modern toolkit that's designed to help you ask the questions that actually lead to real, tangible breakthroughs.
And what's really cool is that this toolkit is uniquely modern. It's a list of over 30 questions, all curated and generated by leading AI like ChatGPT and Claude. Now just think about that. These models have processed a truly insane amount of information. Business books, case studies, strategic frameworks. They're incredibly good at spotting the patterns and boiling all that knowledge down into the most critical questions you should be asking yourself.
Okay, so let's put this toolkit to work. The very first step to getting unstuck is always the same. You have to diagnose the present. You've got to get crystal clear on where you truly are before you can even think about mapping out where you're going. So let's grab a question right out of our AI toolkit. This is a big one. Where is your business losing the most profitability? Now, I know your first instinct might be to just pull up a spreadsheet and find a number. But listen, that number, that's not the insight. It's just the start of the trail. To get to the real insight, the magic, you have to go deeper. And this is where we're going to pair our modern, AI-generated questions with a timeless technique for inquiry. Because the root of a problem like lost profits, it's almost never just about the numbers. It's about people, it's about processes, and it's about the stories behind that data. And here's exactly how that works. You start with that big AI question. Where are we losing profitability? Your team gives you an answer, a number. Then you use this Socratic method to drill down. You say, tell me more about that, to get the real story. How does that make you feel? To get to the human impact. What have you already tried to fix it? That tells you the history. And then the killer question. What is this problem truly costing us? That, right there, is how you get from just a number to a genuine breakthrough. All right, so once you have that clear picture of the present, now you can start building a bridge to the future. And this isn't about wishful thinking, okay? This is about strategic construction, and it's built piece by piece with powerful questions.
I absolutely love this slide because it makes the whole process so real. On one side, you use questions to get brutally honest about your current reality, like what is actually keeping you awake at night. Then, on the other side, you use a different set of questions to get radically clear on your desired future. What does success even look like in 3 years? Once you have those 2 points defined, the path you need to build between them, that bridge, it starts to become incredibly obvious.
But of course, you're not building that bridge all by yourself. The next critical piece of the puzzle is your team. And believe me, the right questions can transform a group of individuals into a focused, aligned, and incredibly capable force.
Let's try one out right now. Ask yourself this, and be totally honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in your management team's ability to actually execute the plan? Now, whatever number just popped into your head, that's your new starting point. It's not a judgment, it's not a grade, it's a diagnostic tool. So whatever number you landed on, that's where you begin. If you set a 7, for example, the immediate follow-up is, okay, what makes up that 3-point gap? And just that one question opens the door to all these other crucial inquiries about strategy and development and communication. See how that works? You turn a vague feeling into a concrete plan for making things better.
So we've mentioned the Socratic method a few times, but let's just take a second to really understand the how behind it, because the technique itself is basically a masterclass in effective communication.
The most important word on this slide is cooperative. This is so crucial. This process is not an interrogation. You're not trying to trap someone or win an argument. It's a shared process of discovery. You're trying to help them and yourself uncover new insights through structured, thoughtful questioning. And here's the process in action. It's a simple, powerful, and repeatable loop. You start with an open-ended question, then you listen. And honestly, this is the hardest part for most of us. You listen to understand, not just to come up with a reply. From there, you ask a clarifying question, you explore the implications, and then you just repeat the loop, going a little bit deeper each time. This simple process is an engine for insight.
Okay, we've gone through the framework. Now let's put some more of these powerful questions directly into your hands. Here are a few more from our AI-generated list that you can literally go and use today.
Oh, this is a fantastic stress test question. It immediately cuts through all the wishful thinking and forces you to identify your weakest systems, your weakest processes, or even people. It's so revealing.
And this one gets personal, right? It cuts right to the heart of that entrepreneurial struggle. It forces you to look at the balance between leading your business and just being consumed by it. Another brilliant diagnostic. This question instantly shows you where you're too dependent on one person, maybe even yourself, and where you need to build more resilience and delegate more effectively.
And at the end of the day, this is really the key takeaway. It's a simple, powerful chain reaction. Great questions lead to clarity. That clarity allows you to take focused action. And that focused action is what actually gets results. It all starts with having the courage to ask a better question.
So I'm going to leave you with this final one from our list. It might be the most powerful question of all, because it forces you to confront the true cost of doing nothing. So ask yourself, really, what's at risk if things just stay the same? Think about it. Thanks for watching.